But under the surface, man, are there a bunch of really strong in their faith believers. And, you know, in general, they're just the king of burgers. Clearly, they're just like the king of burgers. And that's the golden cow, you know. But also just, hey, Madison, recommendation, don't put a golden cow statue in your city if you don't want to be called satanic. But anyways, that was Madison. Went to Milwaukee, man. Milwaukee was sick. Went to Street Fest. It was brutally hot. I mean, insanely hot. They should have just canceled the fest. Everyone was just like shade-seeking missiles. That's what everyone just turned into. It was just brutally hot. Everyone was complaining. Food was delicious. Music was awesome. The air was disgusting. Not only hot, but it just smelled gross. It was just gross party people, hipsters and bums and like rich drunk people and like potheads. Like the air was just puke and beer and weed and BO, and everyone was hot and complaining, but it still was pretty fun. It's still pretty fun in the end, you know. Pretty cool in the end. Good music, good food. And the people in Wisconsin are so nice, dude. They're just so nice. Like, even the weirdos, even the people who are like, they kind of look scary, like the scary thug-looking people. You just, like, walk up and nod, and they, like, nod back. They smile. Hey, man, what's going on? Like, even the scary people in Wisconsin are, like, nice, you know? And I had this moment. I was in Milwaukee for 3 or 4 days. I went a couple days, went to visit some family in the suburbs of Chicago, went back to Milwaukee. And my time in there, man, it was just so powerful, and it clicked. We've been talking about this on my streams. Like, what am I doing? What am I up to? Clearly, God is, like, moving and shaking in my life and drawing me to, like, a mission right now. And I'm trying to just be open, just trying to be open and willing, and just, you know, if the door opens, just be willing to just walk through the door. Yes, Lord, I will go. I might not understand it. I might not like it, but I trust you. And I will say, yes, sir, and follow you. And like we've been talking about, it's been clear that it's like moving and shaking in the direction of doing something with homeless ministry. I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't know what that means, really. I just kind of feel that's where the calling, where the draw is going. And in Milwaukee, it kind of clicked. I had this powerful day, where it just clicked, where in Milwaukee, people are poor. There's a lot of homeless, like every city, and we'll kind of get into that here in a little bit, a little more in depth. But, you know, just, you know, cities are disgusting. There's way too many homeless. There's way too many poor people. There's not enough people who care about our fellow Americans, our fellow brothers and sisters out there struggling with these kind of things. And, you know, but unlike any other city, you know, Cincinnati, Chicago, Lexington, Bloomington, Iowa City, Columbia, I mean, all the cities I've been to, college campus towns, big cities, small cities, what have you. Unlike all those other places, Milwaukee seemed to care. And boy, isn't that what I always talk about? Isn't that what I've been looking for? Is like, who cares? Who out there cares? And the answer, Milwaukee cares. Milwaukee seems to, at least on the surface, care about their homeless and about their poor population. And they were doing stuff about it. There's businesses all over that were giving their profits to like actual real homeless groups, not just like stupid charities, stupid like NGOs or nationwide organizations that spend all their money on lawyers and marketing. Like they actually had like people coming into their stores and they were like feeding them. They like actually were like having like actual outreach groups, and like churches were organizing things, you know. But long story short, I had this powerful moment in a coffee shop. Shout out the Daily Bird. Just talking to some people, and it just really seemed like these people who are godless, these people who like, you know, I probably would disagree with them on mostly everything. Very liberal, very atheist, very, you know, kind of like rebellious, in rebellion kind of people. Yet they cared. Yet they were sacrificing their time and their energy and their money to serve people who needed them. And man, was it a moment of just powerful, like a powerful thumbs up from God that says, son, this is your mission. Son, here it is. Not only are you to love and serve and spread Jesus to the homeless or just people in need in general, but also you are to love and serve and spread the light and love of Jesus in and around and with the groups that are serving the homeless and the people in need, you know? it's a double ministry. It's the people who need Jesus who live on the streets, and the people who need Jesus who are trying to help the people who live on the streets. And I can serve both at the same time. I can shed the light and love of Christ to both at the same time. And it just clicked, and it made sense. And I was, by the end of that night, I was like looking up, the prices of rental homes. I was like looking up jobs in the area, schools in the area. I was like, bro, I'm moving to Milwaukee. It's going down. I figured it out. And then long story short, I prayed on it a couple days. I sat on it. I was patient a little bit. And, I was pretty clear that maybe it's not Milwaukee itself. Like, there's not a uniqueness, in my opinion, other than just when I was there, I was like falling in love with it. People were cool and hip, but like in a real way, not in like a fake gentrified way, like a Brooklyn, where it's like daddy's money, but they're going to like pretend to be hipster broke. It was like authentic, real. It was just people keeping it real. They're like, I can't afford things, so this is how I dress. And I don't care. It wasn't like I'm dressing like this because it's cool, But long story short, yeah, I liked Milwaukee. I was falling in love with it. Like, personally, I was liking it, and I was very appreciative that God took me there and showed me kind of what I think he wants me to be doing. But at the end of the day, it's not moving to Milwaukee. It just is that mission. And we're going to keep traveling. We're going to keep journeying, and we're going to figure out where this mission is going to take place. So maybe it's Milwaukee. I don't know. Maybe it is. Go back there for a few months. Maybe it's move there. We'll see if God opens that door, because again, if that door is open, I will go. Sir, yes, sir, I will go, without question. My only question is, how quickly do you want me to go? My only question is not, will I be going through that door you just opened for me, God? The only question will be, how fast do you need me to go? Do you need me to sprint? Do you need me to hop skip? Do you need me to just walk calmly through it? Because I'll go through that door however you want me to go through that door, sir. And, so that was Milwaukee. Yeah, it was cool. It was sick.